Hopefully this thing will get better. I don't know why there's a cut thing on there. What the heck is that? What? Come the West girls. Once the game gets started, people will quit walking around, I hope. It won't be so bouncy.
All right, Super Series 2024, Game 2 about to get underway here at Pick Plymouth Ice Center. Our West team here took on the South girls this morning, beat them 5-0. North played East this morning, and they lost to the East 3-2. And I believe the South just took down East 6-0 before our game here. 2 20-minute periods, all stop time, 2-minute penalties. It is delayed offsides, and I do believe they can ice the puck on a penalty. Quite a few Blaine girls on the team here for the West. We got 5 girls: Lindsay, Caven, Hang, Geisler, and Steiner. I think I said Steiner already. Amelia Fulton playing goalie. Excuse me. Trying a new broadcasting platform. So the zooming sucks. The picture's better than season cast. Starting out for the West, we got Nagurski over on the right side. Center is Brockway. On the near side, I believe that's Regan Blair. Backed up out back by Kinsley Hain, as well as Juliet Soderberg. And in net this time is Georgia Elder out of Minnetonka. Shut the music off, drop the puck, let's go. Puck slides over towards the Gersey stick. She'll get tied up, drops it off for Brockway. She tries to bang it out the wall, gets picked out by a North player. She'll bring it into the zone on the far side, tipped away. But she'll fight down into the corner, gobbles it up back behind the net, looking for a centering pass. But it looks like Brockway and Hain were there, as Hain will bring it up the near side, takes a body on the half wall, loses that puck. It's picked up by Regan Blair, trying to look for somewhere to go with it. She hits the break. She's going to go back behind her own net. Throws it far side into Gursky. She tries to get it up the far side wall. Unsuccessful. Centering pass trickles towards the front of the net. Intercepted by Hain. Another centering pass comes through. And that puck's going to come out of the zone on the near side. Chased down by Brockway. Tipped back down towards the west zone. But a nice centering pass out to the middle of the rink. Bounces off into Gursky's stick and picked up by Brockway. She'll slide it on to Gursky. Top of the slot. Brings it over to the near side. Gets it bounced off of her stick. She'll battle on the near side wall. Tips down towards the corner, picked up by the North. They're going to skate this one up the middle. Picked away by Brockway, but the player from the North had a strong stick, kept it on her. Tries to get around Geyser. She's going to tip it away, and this puck will get thrown out of the zone by Steiner. As they turn around and fire this one back in behind the net. Geyser will be the first one to get there for the West. Skates around one player, tries to get around the second, but ran into her own player there. Lost the puck. As that one will get tipped over towards the near side wall. Loose puck in the corner. That's number 14, Brooke Weinold out of Anoka. Slides that one up to Ari Lindsay. She goes right at the middle. She's going to go to the right. Off to the right. Shot from the face-off. Right into the glove. And a save. 8:19 to go in the period. The first shot of the game goes for Ari Lindsay. But it ends up right in the glove of the netminder for the North. Steiner and Lindsay are your forwards. Two of the forwards. This one slides back to Mickelson. Loses it, but regains possession just at the last second. As Steiner will throw this one back behind the net. Picked up by the North. Looking for an outlet. Intercepted. Centered out front, but the goalie tapped that one back behind the net. I believe that's Kerfield in the far side corner. Tips it over to Lindsay. Lindsay's got it up against the wall. Looking to drop her back. Gets tipped back behind the net. Ellie Steiner created a little bit of an issue. Not quite enough, as that puck will float out to neutral ice. Picked up by Riley Mickelson. Her outlet pass over to the far side gets tipped away. This time she'll throw it back towards the line again. It'll get picked up by Ainsley Caven. She's got speed. Enters in on the far side. Defense does a nice job of angling her out. Puts just enough body on her to get her to loose the puck. This puck gets slid back towards... Forgot number 10's name already. Terrible. Caven covers for her back at D. A little bit of speed there by number 9 for the North. She gets up around there, moves in towards the middle, looks for a shot, but a nice back check by Jorgensen out of Wilmer there. Tipped that one away. Floating puck comes out to neutral ice. That was Olive Carlton there out of Centennial. Tried to bounce her off of the puck, slides back. Now it's on Jorgensen's stick. Gets it out of the zone up to neutral ice with a nice job of a back check and a nice body by a North player there. This puck will sneak all the way back in. Throw him back up and out of the zone, out to neutral ice. They wait for everybody to clear out of the zone. Shot went off the stanchion for the Glasser. Now Jorgensen at center ice. Gets it across the line, dives down towards the corner, falls down, loses the puck. Oh geez, we got a sleeper behind us on a late change there. Kinsley Hain, she's going to fly down. That's a Blaine girl. Back behind her own net. Flips it over near side towards the enemy from Centennial. Girls played each other 6 times this year, I believe. A lot of friends on the two teams. Quick shot blocked by Hain. Try to zoom it into double time here. That looks terrible. It looks good, but loose behind the net for the North. They hit the brakes, come back over to the near side corner. Loose puck picked up by the North. They're going to drop it back towards the point. They'll battle on the half wall. Sends up on Brockway's stick. She's going to skate it up and out of the zone. Goes up through the middle of the ice. Gains entry on the far side. Tips it down into the corners. The West is looking for a partial change here. Brockway still holds on to that puck. Centers it out front. But it bounces off of Blair's stick, and she couldn't get the shot off as the North comes right back the other way. They'll enter the zone on the near side, but a nice job of angling her off the puck. And a terrible job of camera work as we got an icing coming. We'll leave her zoom in on this end of the ice as Geyser comes back all along with Mickelson at D. Forwards appear to be Kerfield, Steiner, and Ariana Lindsay. 15:24 remaining in the period. Still a scoreless game, 0-0. As Lindsay takes a face-off and slides back towards a point. Intercepting that was Ellie Steiner, but she lost it. Ari went to flip it across the ice. Oh wow, that was offsides. They didn't call it. Kerfield down in the corner. She plays for Centennial as well. We've got an icing coming here on Centennial, not Centennial, excuse me, on the North. So we'll come all the way back down here. Going to be forced to zoom out. .15:01 to go in the period. Geisler and Mickelson back at D. Forwards stay the same. Face-off is won by the North. Kerfield will step in there. Puck gets rung around to the near side. Mickelson does a nice job of holding the line there. Tries to throw it back down. Ends up on Kerfield's stick. Steiner had it for a second. Bounce back onto the North. Geyser will fly over the far side line and does a great job of holding it. Holds it again. Throws it down into the corner. Nobody there but the North. They gather up the loose puck. They're going to come right up the middle of the ice here. Out of the zone on the near side. She's got 4 defenders to worry about there, though. As they, oh boy, loose puck in front. Georgia Elder makes 2 great saves. The ref's going to blow the whistle as that puck was loose. And the West get away with one there. Nice job by Georgia, the goaltender there. A couple good shots. 14:20 to go in the period. Excuse me. Let's try to zoom in when it's on the far side of the ice. That's a long shot. Just misses. Rebounds out front. Another backhanded shot. No good. Picked up by the North. They circle around to the near side face-off dot. Gets poked off of her stick. Gathers it back up. Shot from the left side. Rebound shot. Oh, that puck is loose behind Georgia. Lay down on your back, kiddo. Turn the camera, Geisler. Another great opportunity there for the North. Might have to try to go to Wi-Fi here. Ma, you want to see what the Wi-Fi signal is? Will you check the Wi-Fi signal? Loose puck, picked up by Carlton. Brings it in on the right side, rears back, shoots, goal! West get on the ice, 13:42 remain in the period. That right there, number 4, Olive Carlton out of Centennial. Puts the West up 1-0. Just 6:38 into period number 1. I should say half. We play 2 halves here. Forgot to put the score on the board. What in the world? I gotta fix the scoreboard, fix everything. Bouncing puck is going to fly all the way down the ice. We'll get an icing call here. 13:18 to go in the period. So I try to fix the scoreboard here. It's not letting me edit the score and stuff. It says we have 2. I know. I'm trying to erase it, but it won't let me. What's the Wi-Fi look like? For Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi is no better for a signal, apparently. Geisler back, picks it up in her own zone. We're gonna get a penalty here. Checking Checking on Brockway, I believe. Number 7's going to go into the box. That's Brantley Brockway out of Andover. Into the sin bin she goes. 13:04 to go in the period. These are 2-minute penalties. So they are the real deal. Oh, the scoreboard's right. All right, Lindsay, she'll come out along with Steiner. Nagurski, she'll come off, as well as Blair. Nice pass there by the North. Shot trickles in, goes on net, but misses. Geisler goes back into the corner, gets rung around to the near side. Steiner's there. She'll bounce it off the wall. Can't get it out of the zone, though. Geisler, I told you could ice this puck. Hopefully she remembers I told her that. And Lindsay with a little bit of room on the ice. She'll bring it in on the far side. Takes it down into the corner. Steiner stay back. Ooh! Slid over to Geisler at the top of the key. Turns around, fires a shot, just misses the net to the far side into the corner. Lindsay puts pressure on, forces a short little pass. Tries to poke it away, but the West still had the puck, or excuse me, the North. Lose it to Lindsay. She rears back and gets a shot off. Nice job on the penalty kill to this point. 1:10 to go. Off of the bench is Caven. Shoot that puck, Steiner. Steiner with a nice little rifled shot. Into the goalie's pads. It'll fall down in front of her. She'll cover it up. 1:03 to go on the power play for the North. 12:06 in the period. 1-0 West. Caven at the dot. North will win that one, but Caven will go down in the corner and cause some problems. Oh, Caven fell down there. We don't like that. Now we got a 3-on-1 the other way. We're going to get around. Breakaway, wide open, hits the break, stops, shoots it off the side of the net. Eller did a great job of forcing her to the outside. Puck's loose in front of the net, laying on the ground. Quick shot under her body, and then there's a backhand. And North will tap that one in to tie this game up. Excuse me. Tie this game up 1-1. 8 minutes and 19 seconds into the period. We're all tied up. Fix the scoreboard again. A few bugs to work out on this thing. Can't have two forwards coming. Power play goal for the North to tie this one up. They'll slide it back into the zone. Nagurski will slide it back towards the line. Comes out. Here comes Brockway. Going to gather up the loose puck. She'll bring it into the zone on the far side of the ice. Takes it down into the corner. She's got Carlton in front of the net. Goes for a centering pass, but that one goes off a set of skates. Flies back to the line. That one came out of the zone. Should have been an offsides. Loose puck, center ice. Bounced up front. It's picked up by Mickelson. It gets pounded off of her stick. Slides back in just into the North zone. They're going to skate this one up and out. You got to move your feet, girls. Powers her way through while four girls. Takes it down into the corner. Centering pass out front. Tipped away by Blair, I believe. Quick little shot, and Georgia Elder will cover that up. 10:50 to go in the first half. Trickling puck in towards the net again, and we'll cover that up again. I want to zoom in so bad, but it looks so terrible. North wins another face-off. They just throw it down into the corner. Lindsay's there. Tips it up off the wall towards Kerfeld. North does a nice job of coming back to get that puck. They'll hold it into the zone. Lindsay gathers it up now. Comes across the line, moves over to the right side, rears back, takes a low shot this time. Bounces off the back of the wall! Off the back wall and sitting on the doors, number 8, Kerfeld. Eleanor will put up the West 2-1. So you save that highlight. 9:37 into the period. West goes up 2-1. Tried to edit the score. We'll see if it works. There she goes. 2-1 North. Another face-off, or sorry, 2-1 West. For some reason, being that we're from Blaine, I kind of figured we'd be the North, or technically West. As Weinhold throws one over to the near side. Carleton gets it into the zone, chased down by Caven on the near side corner. Flies back behind the net. Disturbs. Olive comes down to give her a hand, goes over to the corner. Carleton tries to throw it back over towards Caven, but it ends up on the far side half wall. Kind of grouping up here a little bit. Got to spread out. Puck comes out of the zone. Jorgensen thought about tripping her, decided not to. Couple nice moves, gets it into the zone. Angled out by Hain. She does a great job at that all season long. Comes over towards the near side. Carleton tries to jam it up the wall, picked off, thrown towards the net, kicked into the corner. Hain quickly gets it right back up to Carleton. And Olive will pick up the loose puck at half ice. It'll just slide into the north zone, and they're going to bounce it right back out. Geyser comes off the bench to get there. It's another tough change for us. Georgia tips it up and out. That should not be an icing. They got to wave that off, and they do. Back behind the net, throwing up the near side, chipped up and out. Mickelson will be the first to get there. She's got George on the other side. Slides it over to George. George did the stick handle. Passes it up to Nagurski. Right at the center ice dot. Slides it over to Blair. She gets it in the zone. Left side. Tries to angle towards the net, but she's got a body on her. No chance at that. This puck slides out to Mickelson. You got to shoot that, kiddo. Got a girl. In towards the net, but it goes off of a skate before he can get there. And sitting there is Regan Blair to put us up 3-1. As Regan Blair out of Anoka Rogers puts West Hockey up 3-1. 11 minutes and 27 seconds into the period means we have 8:33 left of the half. West up 3-1. Kerfeld, Steiner, Lindsay are your forwards, backed up by Geisler and Mickelson, I believe, back there. Off of Steiner's stick, slides back to Geyser. She throws it back into the zone. They'll bring it right back out on the near side. Slides back past George. Oh, what the heck? Scared her father, child. Bouncing puck out on the far side. Picked up by Lindsay. She brings it in. Shot from the right side. Just misses the net. Flies over here towards Geyser. She's going to hold it. Tips it down back into the corner. Lindsay's there. Over to Steiner in the corner. She gets it back to Geyser. Can she turn around and get a shot off? Turns around, fires a shot, and it's going to be rebounded into the far side corner. Kerfoot looks to slide this one back to Mickelson. Oh, don't miss that, Geisler. Geyser gets there in time, takes it down towards the corner, flips it up off the wall. But they end up tipping this one up and out. You got to get there. Wow. Nice speed demon there, number 9, Northern North. She hits a break, centers it out front, and a backhanded shot. Another nice save by Elder. Another centering pass. Geyser's there as well as Kerfeld, holding her up. No shot yet. It's loose back behind the net. Oh my gosh, another puck loose in front of the net. We got to clear this puck out of here. Another shot. Wow, misses the near side post. Mickelson tried to clear that one, but it ended up on the point stick. They get a shot on net. She'll deflect it back behind the net. Wraparound attempt coming. Oh my gosh, that one slid through the crease. Might as well zoom in 2 times if we're going to leave the puck down here. Loose puck, top of the slot. Shot coming. Misses the near side. Into the corner again for Steiner. She feeds the D. Shot coming into the glove. No, misses the net. Rebounds to the far side. It's one of these times we've got to get an icing. No, don't change, girls. Oh, thank God they got called for the offsides. The West was begging to get off the ice, and they headed for the bench. They didn't get that puck cleared down enough. Up 3-1, 6.5 minutes to go in the first half. Caven wins that faceoff, pulls it back to Hain. She'll dump it down into the zone, doesn't get to the line, no icing, floats back. Oh man, we can't pinch there. Hain does a great job of saving the day there. She was all but alone, a 3-on-1. Comes back onto the north stick. Carleton takes a body, takes a shove from behind, looking for a penalty coming here. Nope. Carleton into the corner. Angle her out nicely. This bouncing puck will come out towards the line. 3-on-2 the other way. We got some back checkers coming with, though. Tie her up. Nice job. I want to say by the Bengals, but that's wrong. Carleton from Centennial brings it up 1-on-1. Enters the zone on the right side. Takes a long shot, and the goalie's going to get the glove out. And scoops that one out on the second bounce. 5:37 to go. We're going to face off in the far side corner. Geisler and Weinhold have come out at D. Forwards are going to be Brockway, Nagurski, and Blair. See if Brockway can pull this one back. No chances. It's all tied up. Comes back to Georgia. She slides it over to Weinhold. Weinhold's got to get the shot off. She does. It trickles in towards the net. Backhanded shot. And another backhanded shot for Blair. Goalie does a nice job of holding that one up. They're tied up back behind the net. We got 3 below the goal line. That's a sin. Oh, that puck floats out. 2-on-2 back the other way. Picked up by the North. Geisler, don't stop your feet. They dump this one in deep back behind the net. Weinhold will get there first. Tries to clear it up to the near side. This puck's going to float out towards the line. Held in. Tapped out by Nagurski. Quick regroup coming here for the North. Oh, don't hook her, kiddo. Camera's bouncing as people are walking around. Back towards the line again. Tapped up and out by Blair. Now it's loose at center ice. Brockway puts the pressure on. They flip it up off of the wall. This one comes back out. Now Georgia's all alone 1-on-1. They don't get around her, though. She taps it back towards the line. They'll dump it in deep back behind the net. Somebody get on 15 in front there. Georgia clears it off to the side. I have a feeling I should zoom in because it feels like they're going to be down here a while again. Our girls have been out a little long. We'll zoom it in, see what happens. Loose puck on the half wall, centered out front. There's nobody there. Gets the shot off, and it clears all the way back to the point again. Goes off a Geisler's skate into the corner. Weinhold clears it up towards Blair. Blair fires it up the wall. Gets intercepted and dumped back deep behind the net again. Georgia will fire it over to the far side to Nagurski. She can't clear the puck. Blair finally gets it on her stick, but only gets it out to center ice. And they fire this one right back in. Take the icing, kiddo. Nice job by Regan Blair. She'll fire that one down. We're going to get our icing call that we needed. 3:31 to go in the first half. Stepping through that face-off with Steiner. They get a shot off and it gets deflected off a body to the far side corner. Kerfield's there, takes a player down, slides onto Lindsay's stick. Oh, she just can't get by her. Chips it up out of the zone. North's got some good hockey players here. Oh, nice slide over towards Steiner by Lindsay. Loose in the corner for Steiner. Lindsay comes over to give her a hand. Sorry, I'm zoomed in too far now. Back behind the net for the North. They look to chip it out of the zone, but it's held in there by Mickelson. Lindsay fires it back up. She runs into a brick wall there. Puck is in the zone on the far half wall. They'll flip it up towards the line. Just bounces over Mickelson's stick. 3-on-1 back the other way. Can't remember number 10's name again. Soderberg, sorry. Far side of the ice. They look to fire it in. Goes off their own player before it can get in the zone. Tipped up and out. I got to get out of this too. Caven creating problems on the far corner. Loose puck behind the net. Tries to center it out towards Carleton. But he got held back below the line. Comes up towards Kinsley. She holds it. Throws it down towards the corner. Olive is there again. Slide it back to Kinsley. Centers it. Too many girls in front of the net there. Jorgensen tips it away. Slides over to Caven. Caven tips it over towards Olive. Olive looking for a backhanded shot. Centers it again for Jorgensen. Loose puck. Caven takes a jab at it. but it ends up underneath the mid of the netminder. 1:40 to go in the first half. West up 3-1 over the North. This one slides back to Hain. She's forced to come out of the zone with it. Looks to slide it back up the middle, goes off at Cave and Steak and gets picked up by the North. They'll bring it in on the far side of the ice. Nice job by the West. They had 3 girls on her, but we're going to fire this one back towards the point. Jorgensen's there. She's going to tip it out of the zone, forcing a quick regroup here for the North. They do a nice job of it. 1-2 passes, backward in the zone right away. Tipped away by Carlton, though. Picked back up, long shot, blocker save, kicked out front. Jorgensen grabs a loose puck. She's going to skate it up out of the zone on the far side of the ice. But another nice back check by the North. Forces that one to slide off of her stick back behind the net. Weinhold can't hold it in there. Nice job by the West to clear the zone there. Oh, picked up top of the slot, shot. Really kicked out a leg there, but just missed it. Loose behind the net. Tipped up the near side wall. I believe that's Blair, possibly number 2. Yes, it is. Brings it out near side, slides it over to Jorgensen. Jorgensen to the line. That is an offsides. The kid didn't want to call it. We'll hit the old highlight. 28.5 seconds remaining. Kaiser and Mickelson back at D. Brockway, Nagurski, and Blair are the forwards. Brockway's flying down in there. Couldn't get there quite in time as it bouncing up the near side wall. Held in by Mickelson. She throws it down towards the net. Nagurski intercepts it, takes a quick shot. Rebound there, another shot. Goes off of the pad to the far side. Now they're over, picked up by the North. They're going to skate this up and out. Guys, you got to keep going backwards faster. Oh, my Lord. Stopped her feet. And that's the end of the first half. You're going to find your West up 3-1 over the North. 3 goals by 3 different girls, I believe, right, Brady? That was 3 goals by 3 different girls, wasn't it? Starting the second half, looks like Steiner, Lindsay, Kerfeld. Back at D is Soderberg, and we gotta send out one more D. We'll send out Hain. And the net now is Fulton for the second half. North changed her goalie as well. Uh-oh. North means business here to start half number 2. Trickled out in front, cleared to the side by Lindsay. Centering pass, tipped away. Oh, Kinsley. Bounced over near side. Kerfoot will pick it up half of the half wall. Defenseman falls down. Centering pass out to Ellie Steiner. Here she goes up the right side all alone. Rears back, shoots into the glove. Nice save by the North's netminder. Steiner fires her from the side, and there she gets her goal. Ellie Steiner, 44 seconds into period, or second half, puts up the West 4-1. I don't have a good signal. The scoreboard doesn't want to update. I have to try again. North will get this into the zone on the Geyser stick. She bounces it back towards the line, but they hold it in, and they're going to fire it in back behind the net. Oh, what's happening here? Caven gathers a loose puck. Goes back behind the net, hits the brakes. Geyser's playing forward now. She comes down to give a hand. Geyser had it on her stick, got it pulled away. Loose behind the net, picked up by Georgia again. Picked out of her pocket. Oh, wow. Centering pass. Comes out front. Kicked into the corner again as the North puts all the pressure. Shot. Bounces up into Amelia's glove. I don't like that. Near side face-off here. Caven at the dot. She's out there with Jorgensen and Carlton. Loose puck. Back to Caven again. Bounces onto Jorgensen's stick. She'll get it out of the zone. She's going to get angled over towards the wall nicely. As the North looks to fire this one back in. Goes on to Soderberg's stick. Comes back to her again. No. Watch. Woo. Spinorama worked. Gets it up the near side. Fires this one in deep. Caven will pop off. Coming on the ice for her is Brockway off of the bench. In the corner, they'll bring it back to Soderberg. Rears back, takes a shot, gets deflected in a one-timer as Brockway was crashing the net. Oh, she centered that one out to Jorgensen. Just couldn't get the shot off. Far side, Weinhold lobs one in there with a sand wedge. Bounces up a couple times. They're going to call us for a high sticking. Did that come out of the zone then?
Should.
Oh, it was on them? Oh, I thought that was us that did it. Geisler and Hain back at D now. We'll slide it back to Georgia. She fires it back into the corner. Try to zoom in here. See if we can keep the puck on that end of the ice for a while. It says it's zoomed in, but it doesn't look like it. Gonna have to have a little chat with Sports Engine about their streaming outfit here. Far side corner, trickles back to Geisler. She pinches down to the half wall, holds it in and fires it down into the corner. Loose behind the net now. Pressure put on by Brockway. They'll throw it up the near side. Nice pass. Intercepted by Hain though. Bouncing puck comes out of the zone. Geyser gets a little stick on it. Hain's gonna have to help her out here. Woo, Geyser with the stick lift. Shot from the side, woo, right into the belly. Bounces out, and Amelia with the clip glove gets that one covered up. 16:47 remaining in the half. The score is 4-1. Get that updated for you. Oh, back to the near side point. Oh, Geyser, don't do that. You don't tip pucks coming into your goalie. Oh, hooking. Not gonna call it. Got a pretty egregious penalty in these tournaments. I didn't tell her 10 girls are playing. What's Mickey talking about? Nagurski looking for a pass. She didn't have anybody to go to. Nice little back check by a North player. Poked it away from her. This one slides back to Kinsley. She centers it out to the middle of the ice. Quick D-to-D pass. Kinsley holds it up. Chips it up. Gets it onto Lindsay's stick. She goes in on the right side. Tries to work in towards the net, gets a shot off, rebounds out front, but the West was in a change. As that puck gets cleared out, we're going to have a offsides call here on the Bengals.
20.
What's that?
Only 20 feet offsides.
Actually, it was closer to 27 by my eye. Face off just outside the north zone. slid over towards Steiner by Lindsay. Puck cleared out. Thrown back behind the net. Picked up by Mickelson. Slides it over to Keller Kerfeld. She gives it up to Lindsay. She's got Steiner on the far side. She tried to pull that puck back into her. Got poked away from her. Moves Holderberg, steps up at the red line. Clears it up to Lindsay. Lindsay will get it in on the right side. Moves it to the middle. But it gets poked away from her. As Soderberg chips this one back into the zone. They're going to call offsides, but they were incorrect on that call. As we did clear up to tag out.
What are you guys talking about? You talking about me?
Huh? Caven takes his face off, pokes it ahead, gets it inside the zone. It's going to float just inside. As Jurgensen will hang out and battle with her. Still don't get it out. Slid down to the half wall. Now it'll come out. Slides back to Soderberg. Bounces up and around. Picked up by Caven. Makes a nice move towards the middle of the rink. Slides it over to Carlton on the far side. She stops. Centers it back for Caven. Wow. That one slid through the slot. Jorgensen had a chance at a tip as well. Now it'll get rung around the boards of the far side by the North. Back to the line. Held in by Mickelson. Caven gets tackled. North will drive this puck into the near side corner. Looking for a centering pass here. Jorgensen takes that away. She makes a couple of nice moves. Gets it up out of the zone. She's got Olive on the far side. What a pass. And a pass right back to her, but she stopped moving her feet. The old give and go, but we didn't go. Carlton in the corner. Caven comes over to lend a hand. Back behind the net. Thrown over to the far side. Back towards the line. Mickelson can't hold it. It trickles out. Jorgensen dump this one in deep and get the change, Kittle. West get a 80% change. Tipped up near side. That's Weinhold. She throws it back to the line. We're going to get an offsides call here on the North. 13:48 remaining in the game. Chris Olson, you at the bender.
But Chris, I'm not at the bender. What's the bender?
Chris Olson asked me if I'm at the bender.
No idea what that is.
Oh, yeah.
You want to tell him Julie's sick? We're gonna go.
Nagurski gets it to the line, carries it in on the right side. She's looking pass. Drops it back to Weinhold. She can't get the shot off. She falls down. Ends up on the north stick of her. One-on-one back it away, but a nice back check by Blair. She's there to pester her as well. As Hain tips it away, and Blair will pick it up. Chips it up out of the zone on the far side. North tries to tap it back in. They're going to get this one into the zone. Uh-oh. Weinhold gathers herself, fires it off the far side wall. Comes back to her again. She's looking to go cross ice, but there's nowhere to go with the puck. Flips it up to Brockway. She's one-on-one. She makes one move. She's at the top of the circle, takes a little flip shot, and it gets deflected into the far side corner. Back to Weinhold again. I got to check that knee. Her shot is intercepted. It is Weinhold. Oh, moved to the top of the slot. Shot deflected by Hain. Nice job by Kinsley. Loose puck picked up by Lindsay. She makes one move. She's got three girls in front of her. She's all alone. As the West get another change off here. Steiner off of the bench. Comes down to give a hand. Tries to flip it up towards Lindsay. Loose puck, center ice. Geyser tips it up, gets it into the north zone. Uh-oh. Got girls going down all over on the ice. Behind you. Ooh, Geyser with a good edge. Dad sharpens her skates really well. On the near half wall, Kerfield fires it out, gets it out of the zone, out to center ice. Quick regroup here for the North. They're going to dump it into the far side corner. Mickelson will get there first. Caven off of the bench. Gathers up the loose puck. She's going to skate it up and out. Slides it over to Kerfield. She gives it right back to Caven. She goes up the middle, gets inside the zone. Goes for the old toe drag and gets it poked away. She'll still battle, though. Gets it towards the net. Steiner has it on her stick. Clears up Geyser. Where's your slap shot? Geyser with a quick shot from the point, and it deflects up high in the air. Caven with a backhanded shot. Goal for Caven, assisted by Geisler. We're now at 5-1. As the West take a 4-goal lead. Shot by the point by Geisler, rebound by Caven, 4-1. Five to 1, not 4-1. Scoreboard ain't working. Backhanded shot, shut down by Fulton. It is 5-1. Scoreboard is incorrect. Oh wow, that shot trickles all the way through and kicked to the far side corner. 11 minutes to go. North still battling. Move it towards the front of the net. Gets rebounded over towards the near side. Comes back to the point. She fires this one back behind the net. North still at possession of the puck. West having some issues getting this puck out of the zone today. Jorgensen, she'll get it out though. She got Carlton on the far side. Another great pass with a good job. As the North intercepted that one out of the air. Bring her back in the zone on the far side. Tipped away. Loose behind the net. Picked up by the North again. That one's on the Brockway stick. She'll skate it up and out of the zone. Up through the middle of the ice. Looking to split the D. She does. Just loses the puck briefly. Gathers it back up and takes a shot from the side. Okay, now my score is the 1-0 again. Geyser's all alone here. Kane's coming back. Geyser will tip it away. Slides between her skates though. Picks it up. Goes back behind the net. Hits the break. Still has it. Fires it over to Nagurski through a set of legs. Nagurski, you got to run that girl over. Kinsley goes behind her own net. Hits the brakes. She was looking for somebody to go to. Loose puck back towards the line. Held in. Tipped up and out by Nagurski now. As the North, they're looking to just fire this one back in. They'll carry it in on the near side. Oh, guys are whipped on that one. See if I can fix the score. Damn scoreboard. North holds it in again. Geyser, just fire that puck, would you please? Hayden, she can't clear it either. Held in on the far side. Thrown in on net. Rebounds near side. That puck will come out. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this scoreboard is really making me mad. Geyser and Haynes still out on D. Geyser pokes this one away. Off the bench is Kerfield. She tried to get it out of there. Comes over to the near side. Haynes fires it up off the wall. This will be an icing if it gets there. And it appears it's going to. Oh, and a slash, and they're going to call the penalty. Is they going to call it? Is that icing or is that a penalty? Oh, call the slash. The scoreboard keeps messing up, Mom. I'm back to 1-0 apparently. What's that? Far side, carried in by Kerfield, bounces off of her stick, picked up by Ari Lindsay. She battles, trickles one in towards net. She's going to make the save, and that puck just sat there. Score is 5-1. Don't understand why I can't get it to work. Loose puck picked up by the North. She's going to skate this up and out and get around everybody. She's going to be one-on-one with Amelia Fulton. Amelia comes out of the net, hits the break, stops her, kicks the leg out. What a save by Fulton. Shuts down the breakaway by the speedy number 9. As this one bounces over our number 9 stick. Riley tips it up over the far wall. Steiner's waiting patiently for it. Tries to bounce it up and out of the zone. She gets it out. And the North will fire this one right back in. Now I got the scoreboard right. Ainsley caving out of Blaine, gets it to the line, gets it poked away from her as the West is in a change. North brings it on back on the near side. Carlton will tip it away. They'll fire it back behind the net. Kinsley Haynes going to be the first one to get there in the far side corner. Bounces it up off of the wall. Ref adjusts his visor. I thought he was calling a penalty there. Kinsley again with the puck on her stick. Flips it back towards the line. The North does a great job holding this puck in. This one's going to get bounced up and out of play. That comes out of his own too. They chipped it in the bench. All right, Hayne and Weinhold back at D. Looks like Carlton Caven. Woo, quick shot in on net, but Fulton was ready for it. North picks it up. They're bringing it over to the near side. Fired off the side of the net. Kinsley throws it over to the near side half wall. Nice shot from the point. Turnaround shot. Another kick save for Fulton. Has a loose puck behind the net. Gets centered out again. Fulton is there. She gobbles that one up. She spreads eagles. Covers that up. 6:28 to go. In the second half, 5-1 West over the North. I believe we play East tomorrow around 1 o'clock or 1:30 back here on Geisler Hockey. Fired over towards the near side. Nobody was ready. Caven picks it up, goes behind her own net, hits the brakes, comes back near side, fires it off the wall. Comes back to the North's point, and they're going to ring this one all the way around to the far side of the ice. That puck will come back out of the zone again. Jorgensen comes over, forces him to dump it in. Weinhold bounces off her stick, picked up, stolen, shot, goal! North will get their second goal there on a turnover inside the zone. 14 minutes into the second half. We got a 5-2 game here now with just 6 minutes to go. Nice job by the West holding that puck just inside the zone. Body, Geisler, had a girl. Long arms help. Geisler back behind her own net now. Comes near side, fires it over towards Nagurski. She makes a nice centering pass off of Brockway's skates though. He'll turn around, fire it back in behind the net. Mickelson will be the first one to get there. Tips it off the wall onto Blair's stick. She loses it. And Mickelson will fire this back out to neutral ice. Go Brockway. Brockway gets it up. Gets it into the far side of the ice. Hits the brakes. Stops. Takes a shot. Gets deflected into the near side corner. That's Nagurski back behind the net. Looking for a centering pass. Ends back up on Nagurski. You got Geisler back here. Get back. Outside. What a recovery. What a save. 4:44 to go in the final half. Soderborg and Weinhold back at D. Steiner. Oh, shoot. Shot towards the net. Loose puck sitting out front. Backhand shot coming. Oh, she hits the brakes. Tries to go to her forehand. This one floats out to the top of the point. Quick shot in on net. Amelia's there with a glove. And she's going to scoop that one up and out. Tips over onto her backside. .427 remaining in the game. Shot trickles towards the net, can't get there. Weinhold will fire it over towards Steiner. She fires it directly into the wall. All right, ring it right away. Bang. Nice job. Soderberg in her own corner on the near side. Lindsay tries to poke it up away and escape with one here. Number 9 is a really good hockey player from the North. Centered out to Steiner. We got a 2-on-1 the other way. Steiner and Lindsay. Steiner goes up the middle. Lindsay moves over to the right side. Steiner will drive it deep down in the corner. Goes for a backhanded centering pass, but that'll trickle behind the net as Steiner goes hard into the boards. She pops right back up, though. They're going to get a penalty here as the West will go on a power play with 3:40 remaining in the game as Steiner got checked. Roughing. Checking, roughing. What'd they call? My Zoom don't work no more. There we go. Geisler with a pass. Hayne, you got to bury that. Oh, she just missed the net. Takes the assist away from Geisler. Back to Georgia. Try again. Over to Kinsley. Kinsley angles it up. Slides it back over towards Georgia. Steiner don't pass that. She did. Oh, back to Hayne. Oh, Hayne falls down. We're going to have to talk about passing to that one. Haynes' parents are sitting right now me here. Geisler tips it into the zone. Pressure put on by Lindsay. Bounces over Kerfield's stick. Hayne will fire it towards the net. It's not going to get there. Loose behind the net. Centered out there by Lindsay. And the goalie's going to squat on that one. 1:09 to go. On the power play. Oh, look at Georgia's talking to her. Tell her, Georgia. Oh, Kinsley, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Face off on the near side corner. Deep. Oh, now my Zoom quit working. Loose puck behind on that, picked up by the North. 1 minute to go on the power play for the West. As Jorgensen pokes it away at the half wall. Centered it up, picked up by Olive Carleton of Centennial. Off of her stick, bounces back towards Mickelson, tied up in her legs, but she gets it back down towards the corner. As this one slides out towards Soderberg. Fired in, no icing, bounces off of the back wall, off the side of the net. Picked up by Mickelson. She'll tap it over towards Carleton, bounces off of her stick, comes up out of the zone. What happened to the power play? Who's eating popcorn? Jorgensen gets it back into the zone, fires it towards the net, gets intercepted. The crowd goes kind of quiet here even. Back to the point. Shot just misses the near side post. North is back at full strength. 1:38 to go in the game. Wow. Left side shot. Woo! Fulton gets a stick on it. Up and out by Olive Carleton. She's got one in front of her. She's got a back checker coming up behind her. Top of the slot shot, misses the net. Bounces out the back wall, and the goalie's going to cover that up. 1:16 to go in the game. There's a... I might have to rethink some stuff here. I don't remember that from the first game, do you? Hayne out at D with Weinhold. Hayne with a centering pass and a one-timer by Regan Blair. Rebound shot for Brockway. Another nice save by the Northland goaltender. Back behind the net for Brockway. She'll center it out. It's going to slide all the way out to Kinsley's stick. She'll throw it down into the corner. Brockway again. Centering pass. Picked off. Cleared over the near side half wall. Kinsley fires a quick one. That one will slide through the slot to the far side. 40 seconds left. Weinhold holds the line. Tips it in. It comes right back out. Now we got a 3-on-1 the other way. Kinsley Haynes all by herself. Far side shot high in the air. And the old windmill sleeve by Amelia Fulton. 27.8 remaining. Geisler and Mickelson will be out at D. Lindsay, Steiner, and Kerfeld are your forwards. Ooh, shot coming from the top of the slot. Right into Amelia Fulton's glove. 21 seconds remaining. She's She was able to track that one all the way as there was nobody out screening her. Which also means nobody was helping go get the puck. Lindsay at the dot. Lindsay steals it. She's got 15 seconds to get down the ice. Misses it. Burfield centers it back up to Lindsay. She gets it up and out. She got Steiner on the far side. Slides through a set of defenseman's legs. Steiner's going to go down into the corner. Geyser starts skating backwards because that's number 9. And the horn will blow as the West will end 2-0 on Friday. Meeting both the North and the South. Play the East tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Back here on Geyser Hockey. Hopefully get the girls' names known a little better. Check back later for highlights from the game. See you tomorrow at 1 o'clock here on Geyser Hockey.